Hi, I'm Aliza, one of the founders of Little Big Flavor Kits, and today we're cooking our cashew nut curry. So inside the pack, you have all your spices: ground spice pack A, whole spice pack B, your coconut milk pack C, the extra chili, and printed on the inside is the recipe card with a photograph of what your curry is meant to look like at the end. There is also a QR code at the top here, so you can watch us cooking it online. Let's get started, shall we? So now we're going to cut half an onion and just let that cook down. So I'm just going to chop this up quite fine. And I'm going to put some oil and pop in the diced onions. And I'm just going to let this brown. So you can see that this is bubbling up a bit, so the water's coming out of the onions and it's caramelizing nicely. It's getting that lovely color on it. We're going to add our spices. So spice pack A, which is all our ground spices, will go in there. And so what you want is to allow the spices to cook down so that they don't feel grainy or taste raw. And as that's cooking down, we just keep stirring it so we don't burn it. And now we're going to, so while this is cooking down, I'm going to add the whole spice pack B as well. And these are really the aromatics. So we've got some pandan leaves, some lemongrass, some cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon, all of which will add to that depth of flavor. And while that is cooking and releasing its deliciousness, we're going to make the coconut milk. I'll cut open the pack, pour it in there. And so now we're going to add 600 ml of hot water and just give it a good stir. That's about right, yep. And this is just going to go straight into our pan. And so now I'm going to turn the heat up and just bring it to a boil and then add my pre-soaked cashews. So I've been soaking these overnight, and as you can see, they're quite soft, and why we soak it is so that it allows the cashew creams to come out quicker while we're cooking it. So I'm just going to add that in there. If you don't have the time and you've not or forgotten to do it, don't worry, you'll still have a delicious curry at the end of it. So there we go, I've gone in with that, and I'm just going to leave this to cook for 15 minutes. So now we're going to add our chili pack, because I quite like a little bit of kick. You don't have to add it, but if you do want a bit of chili hit, look at the color of that. So I quite like adding some greens to this. I'm going to use peas, which is sort of what we grew up eating. So cashew nut and pea curry is quite a traditional curry, but you could add anything. It doesn't, you can add some spinach, you can add loads of different things. I've even had it with broccoli, though honestly I prefer the pea. And that's just a few minutes for that to cook down, and we'll be ready to go. So just pop the cover on. Now we're going to plate up. So I've got my bowl here. Look at that, the colors are so vibrant. Remember that if you want to leave your cashews to cook longer, you can, absolutely. And what will happen is the creams will come out. They'll get sort of semi-mushy. Everyone has their favorite way of eating this. I quite like it with a little bit of bite left to the cashew. And there you have it, our cashew nut and pea curry. Enjoy! Thank you so much for watching. If you've been cooking along with us, we'd love to see what you've made. Come say hi on Instagram.